Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today I'll be showing you how I clean my makeup brushes, and I've had these brushes for over 4 years now, and this is the same procedure I use every time I want to clean them. And this is something I do if I haven't used them in a long time, or after one or two uses with my brushes. I get to clean them this way just to get them ready for the next use. So I start off with some hot water and some liquid dishwashing soap, and I pour that in the basin and a bit more in a glass jar, and I change that water into lukewarm water, and then I drop all my dirty brushes and all my beauty blenders in the basin, and then use this silicone makeup brush washing tool, and I swirl my brushes around it over and over until all the makeup and all the dirt is out. So I keep doing that, and usually I don't have so many problems with my smaller brushes because they are basically just eyeshadow brushes. So I will do that over and over until I'm done with all the brushes. Usually I don't let them sit in the water for too long because I don't want to spoil them or to have the bristles loosen off the handles. This time actually my brushes weren't so dirty because I'd only used them once, but I hadn't put any makeup on my face in 3 weeks, and over the weeks I think they had collected some dust, and I didn't want to risk putting the brushes on my face in that state. So I did that. I also now go in and massage my beauty blenders and get all that foundation out. Usually it's just an easy job, but sometimes I'll do a deep clean and maybe throw it in the microwave for like a minute to get rid of all the dirt and to disinfect it. And once I'm done, see all that comes out of those brushes, guys. So after a change of water, I go back in now and do my bigger brushes. These are my face brushes, and here is where I usually tend to have a lot of problems because these brushes tend to accumulate a lot of that product, and usually they will not get clean with just one wash. So I tend to go back in and do 1, 2 or 3 times before they are completely clean, or I'm satisfied with the outcome. And usually they'll still have a sort of pigmentation or discoloration. Again, with these brushes, I don't leave them in the water for too long because you don't want to risk your bristles coming off or detaching from the handles. And this is the same procedure I've used over the last 4 years, and my brushes are still in tip-top condition. Now once I'm done with all the brushes, now I go back in and rinse them, and this time I'm just using the tap water which is cold room temperature water, and I just make sure that the water is getting through all the bristles and making sure that there's no soap residue that is remaining behind, and I squeeze that and check to make sure it's all clean. And if I'm still not satisfied, I go back in again until I'm sure that it's all clean. I also make sure to rinse the handles, and I give them a gentle squeeze to get rid of that excess water, and I keep doing that until all my brushes and blenders have been rinsed off. Most of these brushes are the BH Cosmetic brushes, and they have served me so well over the last 4 years. I feel they are just the right quality. They are beginner friendly because I remember I bought them when I had first started my makeup journey back in 2016, and I cannot complain. I have only good things to say. The rest of the other brushes I just collected over time, and they are also really nice. So now the next process is to dry them, or rather to prepare them for the drying process. And here I use just paper towels, and I lay some down. First I lay a clean dry towel on a flat surface, and then take a few more extra tissues and we'll swirl them around. And usually it's not a big problem with the smaller brushes. This helps with getting rid of that excess water and reshaping those bristles, as well as getting them ready for the air drying. On days when I'm cleaning my brushes is when I just realized it's a blessing not to have so many of the brushes, because it would be so much work, it would be so hectic. And I mean, if you're not a makeup artist, if you're just playing with makeup like I do, you don't need so many brushes. With just the right set and a few more essential brushes, you're set. That makes it easy for you to maintain them, easy for you to clean them when you have to clean them, and at least you get to maintain them and use them for a very long time. I will also confess and say there are times when my brushes are dirty and I need to do my face, and that at that point I feel like I wish I should have gotten more brushes, or I wish I can get more brushes, but this is the time you really appreciate your small collection. Once the paper towels absorb all that excess water, this will even make the air drying process faster. And usually once I've done this, because I'm doing this in the night time, in the morning my brushes will be fully dry and ready for use. So here you can actually see that my brushes were thoroughly cleaned, otherwise I'd be seeing some brown stains on the paper towel. So the process is swirl them around a paper towel to get rid or to absorb all that excess water, and then I lay them down on a flat surface that has been lined with a clean towel and a clean paper towel, and then I will leave them here overnight to air dry. So I can say with this process the brush gets to at least 70% dry. So there's nothing as the feeling of clean brushes, guys. This gives me motivation to even do my face, and it's just a happy feeling. So now it's the next morning and all my brushes are fully dry, and I'm just now putting them back into my brush holders. And you can see the white are the labels. These are the labels I put when I first got my brushes, because I didn't know anything about what to use, what brush goes where, and that really helped me. The containers I used were actually toothbrush holders from a toilet set, and they actually do the job. So if you liked this video, definitely give it a huge thumbs up, share with your friends and your family, comment in the comment section down below, and please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And until next time, bye bye.